Hi, I'm Ryan Szymanski, curator for Battleship New Jersey Museum and Memorial. Today we're at the Reading Air Show, their World War II weekend, where they've got a huge reenactment and a bunch of displays set up. This really well demonstrates one of the types of immersion that you can get at different museums. So in today's video, I want to talk about immersion and why Battleship New Jersey doesn't do things like this. We absolutely would if we could for short periods of time, but you might be able to see around me, there's tons of reenactors here that really make this place feel alive in certain ways. Obviously, a museum like us can neither employ this many people full-time nor get these reenactors to come out and volunteer on a daily basis. World War II weekend here in Reading only takes place usually the first weekend in June. This year, 2023, it's June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And so people come in from all around the country. They bring their displays, their vehicles, their equipment to set up. And they set up an entire encampment here. They even have a World War II French village set up. They've got a part of the grounds that are set up like the Pacific Theater. They've got reenactors from all the different countries involved here. So they're trying to show you some of everything. The problem is, to get this much stuff in one place, you can't do it for that long. Like I said, these guys volunteer, so they can only come for one weekend, which means all of the visitors that they're going to get for their entire year are coming in this one weekend. So while it's incredibly immersive, it makes you feel like you've stepped through a time machine back into World War II when you're in the middle of this. Then a group of folks walk by smelling like sunscreen, dressed like it's modern day, and that sort of breaks the immersion. That's one of the things I love about going on a museum ship. Some museum ships have gone the full museum route, and it is a museum that just happens to be inside the skin of a ship. Some museum ships, we try to do this on Battleship New Jersey, try to create an immersive experience. And going on board Battleship New Jersey we try to make it as closely as possible while still meeting things like the fire marshal standards and whatnot, that you're walking on board the ship the day after the crew walked off. In an ideal world, we'll have the ship painted exactly the way she looked like in service. We'll have some of the original equipment running to give you that same sound. We'll have blankets on the beds, pillows on the beds, as if the crew just walked off on liberty and you're getting this sneak peek to go through the ship. Battleship New Jersey's tour route is 1.5 miles long, and it's comprised of about 250 separate rooms. So even on a busy day, you might walk through the whole ship and not see any guests other than those in your group. So that really, really helps with immersion. You know what else helps with immersion? You can't get cell phone signal inside the ship. It is as if you are actually transported back to when the ship was in service and there aren't satellites overhead giving you cell phone. It doesn't work. You are completely unplugged. And the other aspect of immersion, here, it's like you're on a movie set, really. You look in one direction and things are set up pretty well. You look in another direction and there's a bunch of people standing around or unloading a Honda Civic or whatever. Behind us right now, there's a bunch of school buses dropping off tourists. But visiting a museum ship like New Jersey, you are actually inside of the artifact, the original artifact. It's not a facsimile, it's not a set, it's not a reproduction. You're inside the original ship. It's not like a regular museum. You go to the museum and everything's behind glass, you can't touch it. There are some museum ships that are like that, and it's like you're going through a hamster tube inside of an object. You are inside the original artifact, interacting with it in the most intimate way possible. You reach out and you're touching something original that World War II sailors worked on. You're walking on the original deck. You've got the original smell in your nose. It doesn't smell like SPF 60 sunscreen. You are immersed as deeply into that thing as you can be without actually going back in time. And that's the main reason why I work on a museum ship, and in particular a museum ship that's operated like New Jersey is, as opposed to a traditional museum or volunteering at a place like this where we can't get paid to do this year-round. What's your favorite sort of museum experience? Do you like going on ships like Constitution or Constellation, where everybody's wearing reenactment equipment every day? Do you like traditional museums or ships that are set up more like traditional museums? Or do you like the New Jersey experience? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. It'll help us refine the experience you'll get on board the ship. Battleship New Jersey receives operating support from the New Jersey Department of State, also from a number of other businesses and private individuals like yourselves. We really appreciate the support, and we really appreciate being invited out to the Reading Air Show this weekend for World War II weekend to be able to film. There's a link in the description below if you'd like to donate, or another link if you'd like to find more information about the Reading Air Show. If you're watching this live, you've still got this whole weekend to come out if you're local. Otherwise, they usually do it the first weekend of June. You can also support us by liking, sharing, subscribing so more people find out about the Battleship and our channel. Thanks for watching.